back to give a recap. Everybody don't speak at once.
Trying to think of where we started. It wasn't a long session. We didn't do too much.
I know, it's weird. I can only think of the session beforehand, not the one we just had already.
You entered the dreamland, I'll give you that hint.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, but what
yeah.
happened before that is the question. I know we all got together, talked to Klingler, and I think the session before that ended with a couple people understanding that he might be Narlathotep. Where we started, I think we were just putting our heads together trying to figure out what to do next, what we wanted to know, so we started hitting the books. Milo went insane and started to worship Anubis and Cat of Nine Tails.
And then somehow knocked himself out.
Somehow. And we all decided to take one last night's long rest of sleep, then use the key to open the portal in Milo's study to the Dreamlands.
And then we never came back.
Not yet. We got there and landed in a field of something. And there were more or less elephant morphs. I'm not sure what they were actually called off the top of my head. I'm not at the computer. But giant elephant things, and I think it was Milo who was trying to talk to them and started pissing them off.
We don't know that.
I'm pretty sure our navigator later on confirmed that. We ran into... What did we run into first? I know it wasn't the Scot boy. It was the Russian boy, or whatever Slavic boy. It was Russian, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the very first person, yes.
Yeah, the very first person that we ran into was the Russian guy. Told us the name of where we were at and a little bit about the area, but couldn't really go off of much. And we said, okay, have a great day. Moved on and ran into Scott's boy. And Scott's boy offered to take us all the way up to the peninsula tip if we gave him some cigarettes. So he took us on the trip, started walking along, got to know a little bit more about the area. And we had to stop and make camp for the night because suddenly it's going to get dark, and within a blink, it did become dark. In which a couple of us were attempted to be coerced into reading The King in Yellow.
That great.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't that great. And then we were awake the next day, nobody read it, thankfully, and we all moved on our merry way. We did not make it all the way to the peninsula. He stopped about halfway there because an Englishman and him got into a bit of a verbal duke it out, and he just said, nah, I'm good, and just left. I believe we were getting on the ship to cross the waters, and I am bad luck because I am a female on a ship, and yeah, that's about it. That's as much as I remember.
Wearing pants.
Wearing pants.
And you guys found a man at a tavern who was a Confederate veteran who said that the Confederacy won the war. He then gathered you passage as soon as you told him your horrific tales up north with a ship that is ran by a pirate.
What if we took the Roman ship? Who's going to be on that?
I don't know, possibly Romans.
Just more Romans.
Alright, so you guys set sail to Slifus. I'm gonna go
I mean, we've already paid our way, I think.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Ooh, a map.
Ooh,
I like maps.
a map. As you guys begin your way north, you notice that the crew begins to hunker down almost as soon as the sails open up and they begin to go below deck. What do all of you do?
Should we go? Should we follow you?
And they all just kind of ignore you. The
Wait, they're
captain's still
furling
at
up the
helm.
sails?
No, they unfurled the sails and now they're going below deck.
Captain, is there something we're missing here?
There might be something out in these waters. We'd rather be prepared in case something attacks.
So we should go down. We should go down there too.
No, if the thing attacks, it's gonna sink the bottom parts of the galley first. They're running the cannons.
Oh.
So we stay up here.
You can go wherever the hell you please. Your choice. Your life.
Is there anything we can do to help?
So my way of the crew.
Right, yeah, let's do that. I have no idea how these ships work.
I'm just gonna go sit over here. I just start walking to a bench.
Okay.
Mary will just go chill out near like the front of the boat, just keeping an eye out on the water.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a spy hidden check.
2 seconds to get to the computer.
Yep.
Oh, I just realized the music was on. I thought I was hearing a drone outside my window.
Goes that one.
Regular success.
Alright, I'm gonna be messaging you.
Good okey. Mary will dip back to the others and point out to whoever said they were sitting down. There's something out on the water, about 500 yards out to the right. I know they said I was bad luck, so I'm going to leave it to one of you all to translate that.
The
I
proper term is starboard.
stand up as not alertful as possible, nonchalantly. And I look outside towards where she was pointing.
Roll a spy hidden check.
I will do that.
Alright, so you also see the ripples forming in the water.
I see ripples forming in the water.
Now,
Fuck
this
it, I
ocean
would
is
too.
not like the oceans that we have here. It's actually mostly due to the lack of gravity, not gravity, but a moon. There's no current pulling.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
weird.
wait, it's just
So
flat.
it's like dead still.
Yes.
Yes.
It's dead
Whoa.
still, and then in that area there's some large ripples.
That's whack.
Captain! There's something off the starboard side.
Oh, I have my binoculars. Fuck y'all. If he comes down to look, I assume this is a two-tiered boat, or is it just flat deck?
It's a old like English galley, so it's mostly like just flat.
If he swings by us, I'll offer the binoculars. Unless he's got a monocular.
Probably does.
Super monocular.
He is a pirate.
Sorry about that.
You're good. So make sure you're okay.
Computer.
Captain? Hello?
It kind of looks at you. Hey, what is it?
I mean, I'm trying to look out for you. There's... Was that about 500 yards out?
Yeah, about 500 yards.
Yeah. Something not on the water over there.
Yeah. See that?
It kind of looks over and he goes, Maybe a Vunith.
What?
What now?
Vunith, they like to live in swamps, so they'll come out here sometimes.
Should we worry?
A chill goes down Turner's spine knowing what a Vunith is. I wouldn't be too worried unless it starts trying to claim up the side of the ship. I shouldn't have to worry.
Okay. I'll
Great.
let you know if it gets closer.
So, observing, you notice this thing almost getting like a snake along the top of the water at this point. It's kind of trailing the ship. It's about that big.
Nice.
It's like a chest burster, but like
Big.
larger.
Big. It's a
I'll
body
go here.
burster.
A chest burster for a whale.
Delicious tapeworm.
Yeah, it's like a tapeworm / leech / yeah.
Eel, yeah.
So you guys made it to about, at this point right now, and this thing just is kind of keeping track with all of you. It's kind of staying off the side, and you notice the ripples stop, and the ripples continue about an hour later.
Okay. It's definitely following us.
It's not holding like any action to attack. It's just following us. Yeah.
It looks as if it's just following you right now.
Like a dolphin.
Or a dog.
I mean, that thing looks way more menacing than a dolphin.
It's a real big dog.
Just need some pets. Nobody loves it. It's too ugly.
Oof. Didn't have to say all that.
Whereabouts are we?
Right where that red arrow on the map is pointing is where you guys were about at.
Yeah.
Oh, did we already go past the syllabus?
Yeah, that's where you... Oh, wait, no,
That's
that's
where
not where
we
you
went
left at. No,
No,
it's
we
not.
went-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were at
Direction.
Polternies.
You're about
Yeah, we were going
there.
towards Celebus, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, oh, we missed this grand city? Huh, that's weird.
So, the captain, before you all get near it, kind of comes out to all of you. Would you like to stop at Shellfish or move past?
Do we want to dock, or do you want to just keep going?
Well, I'm assuming we have enough provisions to keep going, but if we don't, we might as well stop.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It seems that there are other things that may be of a greater effect if we were attacked than what we have now. If we grab things from the city, maybe, then yeah. But it's up to you guys.
Might also be. No, I can't get my accent straight today. Might also be a good place to pick up some rations.
Yeah, the two.
Alright, looks like we're taking port in Syllabus.
Alright. So, as you all approach, you notice
Let's get some hot
this
ingredients.
large city with towers kind of spiraling out. It's has this almost reflective ability to the buildings themselves. And you note that it looks almost timeless. You also notice, actually, everybody roll me a spot hidden check.
God damn it.
Yields.
Shit.
Aw, big sad.
So, Robert and Holland, both of you notice in the sky, there's almost like another city above Celephus. in the clouds.
Huh. That's a little weird, don't you think?
Looks like they've harnessed the power of flight far better than we ever have.
What you guys talking about?
Look up.
Oh. Well, ain't that a sight?
Turn to that's a thing.
I wonder what cool gizmos they got up there.
So as you move to dock into Celephus, you arrive to this area. There's the water's again not rushing up like normally would. It just kind of almost dead stops. There's no waves. It's dead stops at the sand. And you all approach the docks, and you basically almost imagine like a Mediterranean city. A lot of these buildings are white stone with golden rooftop and inlays, and it looks as if this city almost like jets out and is about 300 feet up in the air on the clouds above the city, and you can almost see like a darkened shadow appearing to the almost to the night sky look to the city above Celephus. As you all dock, first thing you see is a person walk up to you. He has a cane and he's kind of limping along and walks up and... Alright, who are you then? We gotta get a roster of see who's all here.
Is he?
Does he want a party name or something?
He wants your individual names to put on a roster.
Oh.
Milo Thatch, good sir. Professor of Archaeology.
Milo
What's your name?
Thatch. My name's John.
John, pleasure to meet you.
Who's next?
Robert McAllen's.
Robert McAllen's. Alright, who's next?
Mary McGraw.
Mary McGraw. Next.
Holland?
Holland. D. Wright. Next.
John Walker?
John Walker. Alright. What time period are you all from?
1920s.
A particular date in the 1920s.
22, I believe.
November 1922.
Pretty sure it's the 21st.
21st sounds about right.
21st. Alright, Dr. Hess might like to talk to you. He's inside the city because from the same time period, which means you have a high likelihood of being from the same dimension.
Oh, interesting.
Dr. Hess, you say?
Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Rudolph Hess.
Okay, where is he?
Head down the stairs. Oh, actually, up the stairs. Once you make it up there, you're gonna take a left. Big white building, gold dome over top of it. It's hard to miss.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
And I hastily walk in that direction.
Alright.
I steadily walk in that direction.
You steadily walk in that direction. And as you do, you notice there's different people of all different things. Some people have on weird darkened armor that you've never seen. Some people have on what looks to be Roman Greek attire from the BCs. Everything ranging from Napoleon to everything you've ever seen is all here.
Milo is having a
Some of
field
them aren't
day.
even people.
Some of them aren't. Some of them are hairy creatures. As you all head up, you notice that there's a man, known as Rudolph Hess. He's wearing a black outfit. There's a weird kind of squiggle Buddhist symbol, from at least what you could tell, On his arm, it's red
Oh
with
my
a white
God.
circle and a weird voodoo, almost like, imagine a plus symbol cockeyed, then lines going out from it. And he's sitting there, and he appears to be talking to somebody.
Who's he talking to?
You'd have to approach and find out.
Well, what do they look like?
Marty McFly.
Black, the Rudolph man is black clothing, with that weird armband thing.
The person they're talking to, who do they look like?
He's in a brown, almost traveling pants with a white shirt and a checkered vest. He has a fedora on, glasses, and a small stubble beard.
Rudolph? Bess?
Yeah, Rudolph has.
The
Yes.
partner of...
I didn't know that you guys knew the future in 1922. That's awesome.
What?
Would like to eavesdrop on their conversation before we approach.
Oh yeah, what's the start button?
So you see Rudolph kind of like,
Wait a minute.
Randolph, what are you expecting to happen here? Well, hopefully we'll be able to find some people from my time, because I'd really like to get back to my time period. Very well. Yes, you must be the newcomers. Welcome. I understand you're from 1922.
Yes, 1922.
That's us.
Milo Thatch.
Nice to meet you, Rudolph Hess.
And who's your friend?
This is Randolph Carter.
Pleasure.
He kind of looks at you
Of
and
course.
nods.
Also, just nod at him.
So, tell me, what was the last thing you remember happening in your history? A significant event.
Great War just ended. Was the most recent events.
Booze is illegal in America, I think. Weird. When
Thank you. I'm just going to go fetch more information, see if I can find other people from your time. For the moment, Randolph, we'll have to continue our talk later. And he shakes his hand and he walks off. And you see Randolph Carter kind of sitting there, just looking at all of you. So, 1922, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You ever meet a man known as Dr. Richard Klingler?
Sure fucking did.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Real piece of fucking
He's
work, ain't he?
That's that's one way to put it.
Oh, I mean, the fact he's actually not left with Tep and tricked me into giving away my silver key and trapping me here, yeah.
I
Fucking knew it.
I fucking knew it. No, it was a little weird when he brought that one guy into his little closet. Ah, fuck.
Well, I'm the one that originally discovered the key. It was on an expedition I took. And then I basically got marooned here. Did they at least mention me at all?
Bloody. I just inhaled a drink. Hold on.
What do you say, Randolph Carter? I don't
Yeah.
remember that name. Can't say I remember that name.
Well, I'm the one who originally found the keys.
So, when you had the key, did you have this grand desire to go fight Cthulhu?
I had the grand desire to discover what's on the other side of the doorway, and I got over here, and Clayton was like, "Don't worry, I'll keep the door open for you." And then he didn't. And I found out from other people all the aliases he's used for them in their different dimensions, and it all comes back to different names, but one also kept popping up called Dr. Richard Klingler.
You wait, isn't he a friend of Rudolph over here as well?
I have no idea. We've never actually talked about that. He's more of a logistics person who he comes from a different time period than us. It's 1938. He has a
What's
part
going
of
on
something
then?
called the Nationalist Socialist Party over in Germany.
This bitch is a Nazi.
Interesting.
I don't say that.
We have no idea what a Nazi is.
Yeah, I don't say that.
I shoot
Yeah,
him in the
but it's like,
face.
huh,
Why?
that's
Because he's a
weird.
Nazi. But it's 1922.
So what's going on over there? His time.
Apparently, people don't like it very much whenever the Germans try to make their land impressive again and be able to withstand an army. And, well, apparently that they got invaded by the USSR, which is Russia to me and you.
Huh.
Russia.
Well, I mean, it is the USSR, but I know it's still weird getting used to calling it the USSR.
Oh yeah, they did just form.
Yeah, remember back when they killed off the Tsars back in 16?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those strange times.
That's actually like brand new news.
But anyways,
So where are all of you headed?
probably the last place we would ever find ourselves in, by the sounds of it.
Where's that?
Have you heard of a place called the Plateau of Leng?
And why are you going to the Plateau of Leng?
Well, we seem to have been sent on a quest that, now that I think about it, should we even be doing it?
Gonna go find one of the artifacts.
I mean, if we want to stop the awakening of Cthulhu,
Wait, Cthulhu's waking up?
In our realm, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
And Klingler wants to. Well,
stop it.
no, let the
Well,
let
of
it
course
go.
he does. Imagine if you're playing around with your friends and you were a kid and then all of a sudden your bigger brother gets up and starts punching all your friends in the face. That's basically what happens. He doesn't want to
Yeah,
end
so-
his have fun times with making people go nuts.
Well, supposedly there's an artifact out there.
Do any of you know what's in Leng?
No.
Big-ass
I've been told
spiders.
spiders.
Imagine spiders about 10 feet tall.
Huh?
Wonderful.
They don't stop growing until they die, and they don't die of natural causes.
Well, supposedly it was somewhere outside of Leng, maybe on the edges of Leng. Not
You said the Plateau of Leng, right?
something
Yeah,
like that.
supposedly there's a city on
Yanho.
that plateau. Yeah, Yanho.
Yeah, Yanho, I would avoid Yanho. Also, avoid Linglag, because it's just... that entire area is not a good place to go. Where's the other place you're trying to get off to?
Well, eventually we
Apparently
gotta go to
something.
both.
Yeah, something just as bad. Yeah, the underworld. Something about Gugs.
Oh, yeah, you have a better chance going to Ling first.
That sounds about right.
At least some
Well-
of these spiders can actually be reasoned with. They're actually decently intelligent.
Wait, the spiders can talk.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't the spiders talk?
I know-
I've seen it
I-
in
This place. Why wouldn't they?
I know it baffled me when I first got here, but they can talk. There's apparently a big important one that lives somewhere, spawning some eternal web somewhere.
Great. I'm glad our grocery list include both of these places.
Well, if you go to the one place called the City of Gugs, just be aware, they're full-armed ape cannibals, and they will eat you.
Wonderful.
And it's a city of them.
Anything that they're afraid of.
No. Except for maybe being eaten.
Interesting.
Oh, great. I'm glad we're not cannibals.
Well, they are.
So it basically offered to turn them into a better stew than they could turn us into. Got it.
No, they don't want your stew. They want you nice and fresh. It's like biting into that new candy bar you get from the drugstore.
Just sarcasm.
I can't full of sarcasm too well anymore. I've been here for too fucking long. Once you all
You're
getting whatever you're getting, how are you planning on getting back?
Same way we got in, I suppose.
And that is,
The key.
you have the fucking key.
And the book.
Bullshit.
Well, we'll only know once we get the pieces and try to leave.
Let me see the fucking book and key. I don't believe you.
Out of character, should we be telling this guy we have these things?
That's why Mary's saying we'll find out once we have the other pieces.
Well, show him, don't give them to him.
So you're gonna show him it?
Mary's keeping the key hidden. It's in her purse still.
Okay. Are you gonna show him the book?
Here, look at this cool book we got.
Yeah, play the game called Hands Off with the book.
But you are gonna show him it to him?
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to stand up and immediately walk over, kind of like looking the book over and look at you like dead in the eyes. You need to make sure you keep that hidden. Everybody here wants to get back home. If they see you have that book, they will do worse things than whatever Leng and Gug will do to you to get out of here. Some people like living here, most people don't like being here. Most people didn't have a choice. If they find out you have a way to get out of here, they will try to kill you and take it for themselves.
So didn't have a choice to come here.
No, some did not. Some did, some did not.
I'm saying like you didn't.
I didn't know. I got fucking lied to by a Klingler.
Well,
I'm wondering if you want to come back.
Oh hell, I want to get out of this fucking place.
But we can't leave until we get what we need.
So
tell you
we'll-
what,
yeah.
you help us with our with information and whatever to get these two pieces that we need. We'll help you get back home.
All right. What all are you gathering here?
Those artifacts.
Got 3 artifacts. We got one
Three.
of them.
Is-
3 out of.
They're
Where
like
did you
these
find the
little-
first artifact?
Some old. Scottish.
Was he trying to get you all to read the book in yellow, or the king in yellow?
I don't know if it was him, but
Uh,
I remember hearing somebody asking about it.
I noticed this, right? I believe I noticed this specifically. Oh no, we heard about it.
We
Yeah,
heard
about
it because it was in the middle of the night.
No,
We
no, no,
did
no,
not
no, no.
hear
Somebody
him.
told us. Like the Confederate guy told us. Like,
Yeah.
So Robert's gonna acted normal during the day and done it as some.
Yeah.
We had
he's-
overnight.
he's a little
Oh,
bit
that's
nuts.
right.
Yeah,
Well-
he gave us the artifact.
I'll go with you, but I'm not gonna step a foot inside of the fucking Plateau of Leng. That's all you. You need advice, you need help trying to stay out of trouble, I can help you with that, but I'm not going inside. I fucking hate spiders.
What's
Supposedly,
the best way to kill these motherfuckers if that, push comes to shove?
Sometimes it's best to talk before you shoot.
In case that doesn't happen,
Then you better start shooting.
Right.
will these weapons be fine?
They're big,
Or-
giant fucking spiders. Of course they'll be fine.
Okay.
I was just asking if we needed something more substantial or modern, quote unquote.
I was gonna say, like, what's modern? Is
Like-
it? This is not modern. What is this?
Or something
Some of those
more
plasma-
futuristic. There we go.
Advanced.
Some of those plasma ones that we were shown by that one guy.
Yeah. What did he call it? Compassionate.
Kalish.
Kalish.
A Kalashnikov.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I thought it
That.
was Kalish.
I don't speak Russian.
Neither do I. It's a person's name, however.
Who?
It's a person's name. The man who made the gun in 47, apparently.
47. Things.
Oh,
20
like
years.
Brownie. Oh yeah, I get that. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
I thought it was a weird Russian word.
Is there a way for us to get weapons of, a more advanced era?
You can try, but it's going to cost you a lot of cigarettes. Once you run out of cigarettes, there's no more.
So
I think
thinking
we'll
about
save
the
that as a
ammo
last
set,
resort for maybe the Gugs.
I
Okay.
think the ammo's gonna cost us even more than the gun will.
I'm glad I brought extra ammo then. I don't know about you guys.
Also, if you're
Well,
taking
if
that
there's
ship, I'd highly recommend instead of taking a ship, you hop on a balloon and fly over. You don't want to be in those waters.
A balloon, like a hot air balloon.
Yeah, a hot air balloon.
What do we tell the captain? Take a hike?
Tell the captain we've found another way to get you to where you need to go.
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy that he doesn't need to go to Leng.
And also, I'm
Probably.
pretty sure I'll be happy there won't be a woman along us inside of a ship. No offense.
Right.
I had to pay extra. Don't worry.
Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back.
Okay. Well. I think I guess that would probably be a better idea.
Damn. You know, I guess that should have been a real important question in Klingla. If I knew, I'd have bought a few cottons of cigarettes.
If only,
I
right?
would have done the same.
Damn it.
How much would a deck of cards go for down around here?
How much does a deck of cards go for? Normally, 2 packs.
All right. Well, I have a deck of cards that we can on off too.
Okay.
Good. Just 2 packs about all I got.
The issue
Oh.
is imagine trading with money that people like to burn. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Limited economy. You're only getting them when somebody comes through the door, huh?
No, not exactly.
What, can you grow it
know
here?
what we could've- You know what we could have brought that was probably just as good? Soap.
Not wrong.
He kind of like looks down and like smells his pit. We got soap.
What a time to come back on. We got soap.
If it comes down to it, I also have fresh medical supplies.
Now that will run very, very highly, especially you said over to the doctors. Probably give you whole cotton.
Interesting.
I'll save it as a last resort because it's all we got.
Well, I'm gonna go see about getting you all an airship. Like I said, I'm gonna come with you, but don't expect me to do no fighting.
Alright. Let's hold off on telling the captain until we get a ride, though.
And you see Randolph stand up and walk over to this area where they have a bunch of hot air balloons kind of on the ground. What do you guys want?
I guess
Follow
we'll
along
go
and
out.
see if we can secure a ride first.
Yeah.
Right. You follow along and you kind of like you see him over by a hot air balloon. You can't really make out what he's saying due to the sounds of the internal pressure of the balloon staying inflated from the heat. And he eventually comes back. Well, so they'll do it for a pack. And that's cheap going to Leng. Hang on. He walks back over. Comes back. He said instead of the pack, he'll also take your gun instead if you want to do that instead. Looking at you, Robert.
This? And he holds up the Tommy gun.
You see the guy on the hot air balloon start nodding.
Robert takes one of his loose cigarettes out of his box and lights it for himself. This motherfucker takes out a whole pack. Nuh-uh, not happening.
Did I hear okay that a soap is in price here in the value?
No,
No, they have
so.
He begrudgingly, as he lights one of his cigarettes, he'll take out a pack of cigarettes and hand it off.
Oh, we're alive.
He takes it and just kind of like keeps eyeing your Tommy, and he puts the thumbs up and kind of be back here in exactly 5 hours.
5 hours.
I look at my watch.
We fly
as
at
it's
night
rolling
to
backwards.
avoid the creatures attacking us in the air.
Oh! Great.
I will set my watch to the 12-hour marker to kind of put a timer on it.
Alright. What are you guys gonna do now? You got 5 hours.
I'm gonna go look for any kind of supply and or weapon store shop thing.
If you got watches, set them to 12. We gotta be back here at 7.
Yep. I'm gonna set my pocket watch to 12.
Mary adjusts her wristwatch.
The numbers on my watch have turned into letters. I don't know what to do.
The Q. Set it Z and be back here at W.
Gotcha.
Alright. All of you head inside of Celephus. Where do you want to go? Are you guys gonna be sticking together, separating? What are you doing?
I think we're sticking together for now. Well, does anybody want to try to barter off some of the things? How much stuff do you have, Mary?
I mean, if we're gonna be going to a shop, I feel like that would be beneficial for everybody to be there
Yeah.
because we can barter and trade and buy and whatever. But, yeah.
Can I borrow a suit for something that's a little bit more rugged, and also for a pack of cigarettes. Also get rid of his cufflinks and his fedora.
Larry, you're really distant.
Very distant.
Really?
Yeah. I have the volume on you up all the way and I can't actually hear you still.
How about now?
You're a lot
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
So Holland is gonna be trying to get more rugged clothes, so he's trading away his cashmere suit.
And that happened again.
Oh god, he's faded out of existence.
He's gone to the next realm.
He's in the ether.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
If we're looking for things to trade away, I've got 2 packs of batteries. Granted, I haven't checked my flashlight in a little bit. Still got a pack of cigarettes, some candles, a waterproof blanket, gauze.
So you guys are kind of heading on the streets. You notice that there is a creature, a little bit shorter than most humans, kind of hairy. His back and his forearms are very hairy. His ears are kind of pointed up. There's hair growing on his ears. He kind of looks over. Would you like to buy something?
Depends what you got.
What are you looking for?
That's just a good question. Guys, what do you want? All I've got to trade is this carrot.
We gotta have something to eat for the road, so that's a start.
Rations.
Oh, I got rations. Where are you going?
North.
Leng.
I'm going up the Leng. Interesting. Well, I do have rations for you. I do not trade in the cigarettes, however.
What are you looking for?
Something different. Something that most people don't try.
I trade in the processes.
Do you recognize what this is, Turner? I.O. Sealy?
No, it's not coming to my mind right now.
What about Men of Leng?
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Not quite picking up what you're putting down.
What do you have that I could sell to someone else and make more profit off of, well, you getting rations? Think of it as an investment buy.
Okay. Oh, is there something in Leng that you want?
No, I don't want anything in Leng. I left Leng for a reason.
You left Leng. You're from Leng.
Yes.
Okay.
I was driven out of my homelands by your kind.
I'm sorry.
It was okay. Now it's all infested by monster spiders, so I think we know who won that trade.
The spiders. The spiders definitely won.
I'm kind of like looking over everybody. He eventually stops. And he points to Holland's shirt. He goes, "This. I want this."
I'll hand that over.
These are your cufflinks.
And the cufflinks?
He just wants the cufflinks. He doesn't want the shirt.
Ah, yes. The shines.
Oop, not that. What that?
How about a silk necktie?
I want this.
He wants the cufflinks. Just give him the cufflinks.
Yeah, I have a
Give
pair of
him the
cufflinks.
cufflink.
I can give you.
What are
give
the
you-
cufflinks? Or better yet, what's on the cufflinks?
Cufflinks.
Well, yeah.
Cufflinks are on the cufflinks.
Don't ask questions. Just accept it.
So he takes it and he hands all of you a big sack. He goes, "There's food for you."
I look in the sack.
And there's these round black balls with tiny, almost purple-like circles around them.
I take one out and like hold it up,
Kind of squishy.
sniff it.
It smells dusty.
What even is that?
It is eggs.
Eggs.
Good source of protein.
I
Do you
take a
eat them
bite.
as is, or do you cook them?
You take a bite out of it. When you do, this orange purple combination of liquids is kind of poured down your chin, and it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good either. It's like eating a raw egg, but it tastes different. It's still almost like a small crunch in the middle. They are
This
long
one happened to be
eggs.
Wait.
Huh?
But these spider bites.
Yes.
And suddenly Milo's covered in spiders.
Milo hands the sack to somebody else. Walks
I
away
can assure you, all of them are dead
behind an
inside.
alleyway
Just like me.
and pukes in the alleyway.
All right, you walk in the alley, and all of a sudden, everybody in the party is here. From the end of the alley, and then you see him walk back over, kind of wiping his mouth.
What about weapons of a
I did not sell weapons. I sell food.
okay, where would weapons be?
I do not know. I do not sell the weapons. I have no reason to.
So you don't know anybody that sells weapons?
You're not going to enjoy Leng.
Yeah, I think we figured that one out.
When the men of Leng tell you we are done with the conversation, it means we are done. Continuing it is an insult.
Okay, bye.
Do we respond to that anyway, or just walk away?
I just walk away.
I'll tip my hat to him and walk.
Walks away.
Fucking asshole.
Anyways,
Pardon the extra question, but I didn't hear the answer. The eggs, is there any particular way you suggest eating them, or just eat them raw?
Raw.
And riddling.
And the villain. Check your fancy guns, Turner.
Oh, that's what that sound was.
Well,
Just respond
they
to
just
me.
do.
They do
They
gun
just do
stuff.
business. That's it. Yeah.
As you head further in, what are you guys looking for?
Well, I think
As we're walking along,
said
is
we're still looking
anybody?
for guns?
Yeah, is there anybody that's screaming weapons? Is there anybody that's
You
walking
see
around with
a-
signs on their
a
gear?
store front, actually, that on the top of it, it has a crude drawing. It looks to be a weird kind of firearm, and above it says guns.
Maybe this will help us
Beeline.
out, yeah.
let's look in there.
Upon entering the inside of this area, you notice that there is a human. He's in a very nice dress suit. However, there is almost like a basically what you see singers using, the microphone, but it's inside of his throat. And he just kind of looks at all of you.
Oh.
Hi.
It's
Hello.
not John Moses Burning.
Welcome to my shop. How may I help you?
We have some other weapons and provisions.
Other weapons and provisions. What weapons are you looking for?
If I told you where we're going, would you be able to suggest something?
Where are you going?
We're going Leng, and we're going to what was that other place? Gog, City of Gugs.
You notice he kind of like flicks his microphone, and then he. Hang on.
So I apologize. Sometimes the settings on this does not work as equitable as believed.
No harm, no foul.
What even is that?
My throat was ripped out by a gug. Therefore, it was replaced by one of the men that wear black outfits and say they are from the year 3030.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
I personally am from 1956, so all of this is new to me.
This is all new to me.
At least you know what the Kalashnikov thing is.
Oh yes, the red weapon.
The red one.
What else do you have from, that time period, or maybe even further down the line?
That depends on how many packs of cigarettes you are willing to offer. I trade an individual or packs. What you offer is what you will receive. The offers of.
Currently, we only have the one, unless we're trying to get rid of other stuff. Well,
we have other weapons as well that you might be interested in. Could we do like a 1-for-1, or possibly use that as like a credit type of thing?
Show me what you are willing to trade, and I will show you what I have.
Okay.
Holland's gonna pull out his playing cards and put them on the desk too.
Kind of looks over him, and eventually he just kind of nods at it and just goes behind the counter, starts fooling around with some stuff, and eventually pulls out something.
For the playing cards.
How much ammunition does this come with?
Whatever is inside of the magazine.
Right.
How do I remove the magazine so I can take a look?
Grabs it and shows you where to push down and take it out and look at it, and he re-clicks it back in. And he hands it back to you.
Take out the magazine. I'll do a count of the rounds that are in it. No.
Oh, these bullets look a little small.
The chief is gonna kill me for this. I'll put down the Tommy gun and pull out the extra drum that I have with it.
Kind of looks it over.
Classic.
What exactly? Oh, I used fucking shit.
What exactly are you looking for?
Something in comparison, I guess. More. What's the word they used? The Russian said something more modern, I guess. Still small enough. I'm not really keen on using the big guns like that.
I believe I have something for you. However, it is not shoot bullets. You might have seen this if you were a veteran of the Great War.
Got relatives, but not me. I like how he's from the 50s, but didn't say anything about World War II or World War I.
Just a Great War. You'll never
Remember, different dimensions have different histories.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, he said the Great War.
Yeah, he did say the Great War.
I'll show you a Great War.
I offer up the shotgun and the revolver. Give me a second, my kid's crying.
He looks to you, Mary.
I would be interested in trading you something if you have 3 cigarettes.
If I have 3 cigarettes?
Indeed.
Well, from what I hear, the cigarettes tend to go for a high price. What exactly are you wishing to trade?
I wish to see a woman is safe going to Leng.
Can't argue that. She'll go ahead and take out her pack. I'm assuming she's got like 15 left in there. I think they come in packs of 20, so I'm just going to take out 3.
Alright, take out 3. At that,
I'll start tallying it.
he puts something up on the table.
I'm not taking that flamethrower. He can kiss my ass.
Why are you not taking the flamethrower?
It's a lot of weight, and I've had a lot of horse thighs about him.
He puts the Luger on the table.
Yep. He's saying that he's gonna look at you, Robert.
I assure you, the spiders of Leng will not be shooting bullets at you.
Wait a minute, do the spiders have guns?
If spiders here are not much different than ours, then they will actually fear fire. If anything, they'll actually be deterred by the smoke because they can't breathe in it, much like us.
They
How much
might
would you-
have a...
The spiders here breathe through their carcass.
Fucking yikes. How much would you want for this, straight up?
What? What weapon? What weapon, Dan?
That come through?
No.
Mhm.
How much would you want for this, straight up?
The flamethrower?
Uh-huh.
He's trading it too with a Thompson.
But what if I want to keep the Thompson?
1 pack.
I'll put that down instead.
Alright.
And you sure you don't have any more ammo for the Kalashnikov thing? That looks about the same.
Weapons are common, ammunition is scarce.
I put down 2 boxes of 45.
With that, he kind of looks them over. Sees they're in kind of mint condition. And then,
Straight from the federal arsenal.
kind of sighs a little bit and, pulls out something that's not a firearm. Places it on the table.
Christ.
Wow.
What is this?
It looks.
Some sort of mine.
Do you know how to operate it?
Front towards enemy.
Yes.
I can kind of figure.
He also hands you a clacker and wires for it as well.
Oh, so it can be remote or tripped. I guess we'll figure that out.
You
This
know, when
might
the
help
DM's giving you a bunch of fun toys, things are not gonna be okay. Screams and gug.
Okay, I'm back.
When I check the Luger, how many bullets does it have?
It has 8 rounds.
And this weird little toggle thing on the top.
I've been eating baby in my hands.
I'm eating a baby in my hands.
I'm eating a baby.
My child is eating. What can I get for the 12 gauge and the 38?
What are you given?
The 12 gauge and the 38?
V38.
The magical 38.
I've got a 45 now.
Yeah, but that was the
That
magical.
is the magical 38.
I was gonna say that's the 38 that actually killed some.
In one hit, just demolished a thing.
He starts looking through, and eventually he looks at you and goes,
This weapon was given to me by a man that was from a conflict in the Middle East, who ended up here after being blown up by a thing. I don't remember the name of it. However, this was given to me. He said he was a private military contractor.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of pick it up. Oh, it's heavy.
Jesus Christ!
The hell does this thing take?
I like.
50 caliber pistol rounds.
Okay. How many are in the magazine?
There are 7 rounds.
Got a full
Use them
mag
wisely.
full. Good trade.
Why, thank you. I like ensuring my patrons are well supplied for traveling to Leng.
Can you take a look at something for me?
Sure.
Do you have anything more of this kind of protection? I show him my, Elder Sign necklace.
I do not carry trinkets of the Elder Gods.
A lie has been detected.
Right. So I put the almost full box of 45. I have like 34 out of 40 rounds in it. What would that buy me?
Oh yeah, I do have
My
ammo
admiration.
What I could give you are 2 different things. One would be able to be used personally. The other would need to be towed by a vehicle.
Oh. Why
Hey,
would you do
CAA
that?
gun out back. You're the new owner.
It is called a 120mm anti-tank gun.
Well, we don't have exactly a vehicle to tow with it.
I don't think the
What was
balloon
the
could
first
carry
one?
that.
You might want to suffice for the other option.
The other option is this.
I wish I can go to a gun store and put a box of 45 on the counter. Hey, yo, let me get that anti-tank gun out back.
Alright.
Hey, it's Boss 12.
Nice.
So I also have a full pack of 12 gauge and a full pack of 38. Need to get rid of that as well since I'm going to not have those weapons.
But do we want to keep the 12 gauge for the spaz?
Would you like something that explodes or something that helps you in close combat?
Are we going to be in close combat? What is each?
You have this, and you have this.
One, he holds up a looks to be an M61 grenade from the Vietnam era for OOC purposes, and the other thing he holds up is a broadsword.
Damn, that sword be broad.
What era is the broadsword from?
Looks to be about the 1200s.
I take it.
You take it?
Take it. Give me the broadsword.
You know, the worst thing is he's not even going to use it, he's just going to take it back home.
Mm-hmm.
As Milo's putting it in his pack.
Correction, it is a cavalry saber.
Oh, it's a cavalry saber?
Yes.
From...
This looks like to be about the Napoleon era.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, he's not going to use it, he's just going to bring it home.
It's still in good condition for a fucking saber, then.
Yeah. Yummy. I kind of like whip it around a little bit.
Just remember not to trade everything away while we're here. We have only just started the journey.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
How much fuel is in the tanks of the flamethrower, Coots? And is this a full-size, backpack tank?
It is full and is a backpack. Looks to be about World War II, Korea era.
So, who had that 12 gauge ammo?
That was me.
Can you spare some?
Yeah, take it.
Like how 1920s people are getting weapons from the modern era.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
With this thing on my back, I can't carry these. So
Listen, Turner, it's the
I'll have to rely on
Dreamlands.
you guys.
As I said, you guys need all the help you
Yeah,
can
no.
get.
Holland's
I
gonna pull
now
out
wish to barter.
his 16mm movie camera and projector.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Before you go, Turner, you're giving away your camera and your projector?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
My movie camera and projector.
I can offer you two very nice things for this. However, you must choose one.
He just
One
brings
is
that
known
old
as an
person.
M79 grenade launcher.
Oh, the old noob tube. The ye old break action noob tube.
The other one is known as a FNFAL.
And what is that?
It is a rifle that holds 20 rounds and shoots 7.62 by 54.
51.
51. I'm glad everybody else here knows more weaponry than I do.
How the fuck do y'all know? Y'all are from fucking 1920.
They saw into the future and discovered the true meaning of ammunition.
Oh, you know, it says here right on the side, right next to
Yeah, I
the
was
receiver.
gonna say, it's like, yeah, it says on the receiver 51.
It says here on the receiver.
I get that and the Mosin Nagant confused.
Alright, so the Dragonov and the Mosin are equal.
So, Holland's gonna step outside real quick.
Okay.
He's gonna shoot one roll of film through the movie camera, take that roll, put it in his pocket, come back in, and set down the camera and projector with his other film.
Okay.
And he's going to take the grenade launcher.
You're taking the M79?
Yeah.
There is a single round inside the M79.
What color is it?
It is wood furniture with black. With a
No.
black
I'm talking about what's the ring on the round?
The ring on the round. It is trying to remember what fucking HE was. I believe it's red.
Red or reddish orange?
Reddish orange.
Or orange red.
Or orange red.
I'm gonna put that into the party so somebody can use it better than me.
Oh yeah, we still have like 445s, don't we?
We didn't bring him with us.
But yeah, there's just.
I'll remove what's not there. This is pretty much what's on the counter right now. Right there in the party sheet.
Where are the flashlights?
That was my flashlight. It was like an old army clip-on flashlight.
Oh, okay.
So I just strapped it to the Alice pack. Which I assume that this flamethrower uses
I'm guessing
Alice.
you guys are all done with him right now?
Me.
Alright.
I have stuff to trade. My ill-gotten gains.
What do you have
I've
to
got
trade?
I have one Browning automatic rifle and a 38.
Due to the fact that this is a Browning, I do have something I can trade with you, but it is not as impressive as the other things are.
Oh.
Yoinks!
Some 8-legged
Wow.
freaks action going on. Get that shit, bro.
Coots, I need you to do this.
What do I need to do? What do you need me to do?
Hang on!
Ow.
What was that noise?
That was me.
Oh.
So after he puts that chainsaw on the table, kind of looks up at you.
The man who turned this in earlier said it was a groovy weapon.
Wonderful.
Damn.
I
Alright,
too
I'll
am a
take
fan of Army of Darkness, Stan. Groovy.
Groovy.
Actually, that was from Evil Dead 2, I believe.
Evil Dead, yep.
Yeah, that was two.
Well, you guys got Necronomicon, so that kind of checks out.
True, true.
Honestly, if we get something close range with the Gugs, we'll have maybe the noise will scare them off.
I somehow had a feeling that we're getting traded a lot of guns because they're not gonna do shit.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
I mean, I'm just trading in stuff we've already looted, so it's net positive for me.
Don't worry, he has one weapon yet that you all have not seen. That requires a lot of things to be traded for him to give it to you. Actually, you can see it in the back. It's a weapon that's pure black, and it seems to be able to be carried by a person with a backpack with a single metallic thing going from the backpack into the weapon. It has looks to be 6 barrels on the front.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're all forgetting the fact that we can't really effectively use this stuff anyways because we're not really trained for it. Let alone try to carry this fucking thing.
What that?
He looks back.
This is what is known as a minigun.
A minigun? It's not very mini.
It was based off the manufacturer. His name was Manet.
Okay.
that's weird.
How much is that?
A minigun is also quoted as the miniature variant that is supposed to be aerial mounted.
It costs 1 carton of cigarettes.
Don't look at me. You're not getting my last pack.
It's like how many packs?
That should be 10 packs.
10 packs? Oh, sorry, I'm not a smoker.
Yeah. If we had known.
Mary just looks at the others and says, no.
I don't think we need it. It looks a little bit too heavy. Besides, I still need all this shit to be carried.
Right.
And as we've been told, Leng is possibly more civilized. You can actually social with them.
Socialize with the
Spiders.
spider people.
They're fucking spiders, Mary. What do you think's gonna happen?
And I have a spider that lives in my kitchen. Just speak with them.
Okay.
Oh, you speak with your spider in the kitchen?
Yes, Waldo takes care of the flies in my house.
Waldo?
Milo looks at Mary very puzzled. Like, head cocks to the side, like...
Are you okay? I'll be right back again.
So anybody else want to trade with Radio Throat Man?
I'm actually gonna take the water.
I know what I should have fucking used for this guy's voice instead of the trauma medic. Damn it.
I'm
that's
actually...
such a good op-
Coots, I'm gonna take the waterproof blanket and actually...
That's way too low.
The fucking radio demon. I'm actually gonna take the waterproof blanket and tie it around the tanks.
Where would you guys like to go next? You still
Who's
got 4 more
M79
hours.
is this?
Is nobody taking the grenade launcher?
Whose grenade launchers?
I had bought it, but it is very hard for me to use, so...
What kind of skill is used with that?
Grenades.
Heavy weapons.
Heavy weapons! Don't worry, I'm absolute dick with a flamethrower.
I'm actually pretty good with this here Desert Eagle.
With that Desert Eagle, I have a 90% chance to hit, don't worry.
One dig.
You have
Yeah.
a 90% chance to hit with it?
Yes.
Wow.
Robert is a handgun expert.
Well, good thing I'm holding it. Where else?
All right, I'm gonna take the grenade launcher because I can carry a lot of shit. Worst case scenario, we're gonna figure something out.
I'll just keep this in my pocket.
Yep.
I don't know. Somebody choose where we're going.
Does the grenade launcher come with like grenades for it?
It's just
Has
got the one.
one.
Oh.
140 mic.
Is it like at least HE?
It is
Yeah.
HE.
It is HG.
Is it like
No, it's just fucking canister shot.
It's,
No,
it's smoke.
I was thinking rather that chalk practice round.
Yeah, right.
Dummy
Just
round.
fucking bounces off with the spider.
The spider
Oh my
looks at you confused.
Why would you do that?
And Spider goes, I'm allergic to chalk.
Alright, so like I said, you guys got 4 more hours. Anything you guys want to do in particular? Just look around the city.
Let's have a look around the city.
Alright, you walk around, you notice there's bars, there's random people from all different eras. You can enter anywhere, or we can just skip time and move to you guys boarding up and heading to Leng.
You guys want to go get a last supper?
I wasn't
Yeah,
exactly thinking about calling it that.
Let's see what kind of food they got around here.
Hey, look, they
God,
never
I
had a
hope it's
story
not
after it,
better
so.
eggs.
So you guys enter inside of a restaurant. The restaurant, on the outside of it says, That's the name of the restaurant.
Four capital A's.
It's A-A-A-A-A-H.
Well, does it smell good?
It smells good, yeah.
What about this place?
I mean, sure.
You enter in, you sit down, and you see a bunch of people eating different things. In the back, you just kind of hear something just kind of cooking, and then you eventually just hear...
By the Emperor, I cannot make this food!
Not sure if he sounded upset or if he just was really proud of his cooking.
And then after a while, you just hear...
Ah, I think I know where they got the name from.
Ah.
And eventually all of you brought out a big thing of rat that's stuffed with vegetables on plates.
Vegetable rat.
Vegetable rat.
Oh, that isn't the most delectable thing I've ever seen.
Well, you know what to say, it went in Rome.
Those Rome's though. Damn it.
I was gonna say that
So
suddenly
you
you
guys
just
eat
see
your rat, and then
Holland and
eventually
Rome and
next you see meat slice from a tusk come out and place it for you after that meal.
Looks like we're getting the medley today then, huh?
Yeah.
After you eat that, one last thing is brought out. Giant, almost balloon-like shaped circles. They're just made out of chocolate, and they are hollow on the inside.
What's on the inside?
Spiders.
It's just more chocolate.
Spiders.
Please no.
God damn it.
Please no, not again.
Inside, you find spiders.
No. No.
It's just a hollow chocolate balloon, basically.
Oh, I thought it was like a giant Lindor chocolate.
Yeah.
What do we owe you, Mr. Ah?
What you owe me is the gratitude that I deserve.
I give it out of Let's get the hell out of here.
You'll walk out as what those of you who know to be a space marine, continuously cooking in the kitchen.
With a flamer. The heavy flamer.
Alien beings.
That's what I love about the Dreamlands. I can just put whatever the fuck I want in it.
Little baby rat just gets heavy flamer.
And you guys head to the balloons. When you arrive, you see a man, very much similar to the Russian man you first met, wearing the blue and white striped shirt, holding what looks to be a small version of the AK, similar to the one that you all got, and he's kind of looks at you. You're here to take the ride at the Leng.
Yep.
Yep, that's us.
I'm gonna be dropping you past Yan Ho. That way, you're not have to go through Ling Lag Ling.
Appreciated.
Don't
Sorry, can you say that
appreciate.
again?
We're putting you north, past Yan Ho.
I think that's where we need to go.
Yep.
I've only touched down for a few seconds, and I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Okay.
And you guys head up into the air, and suddenly it's begin drifting across. Do you guys want to RP at all before you arrive at Ling, or are you guys just pretty much holding onto your butts?
Mary is seated and not looking anywhere over the edge. Even if it was daytime.
I'm sitting down and adjusting the straps on the flame tank.
I am also sitting down and just enduring the ride.
Alright.
Collins making sure that every spare magazine he has is filled.
That's about a 2-hour ride. You guys eventually are seeing the balloon descend. He goes, get ready to get off.
Alright.
And he touches down, and all you rush off, and he lifts back into the air. Now we're going to switch the music off from happy, joyful music for you being in a very calm place to you not being in a happy, calm place.
Absolute terror.
Alright. It is dark. Areas around you. You hear small running along the ground. What do you guys do?
Turn on a flashlight.
Yeah, I'll turn on my flashlight.
Turn a flashlight. You see about 6-7 dozen of these spiders just dash.
Oh shit!
Hi!
Ahead of you sits a cave. This cave is quite large. Above it, I need everybody to roll me a spot hidden check to see if you notice this.
Oh god.
No one's gonna see this.
Good job, Mary. I'm just going to tell you since you figured it out. Mary, you see a white streak arrow pointing into the cave. It looks to be made from paint, very hastily painted.
Do I also see it?
Everybody that succeeds can see it. Well, Holland's just like, what
nice.
the fuck?
What? Spiders!
That looks either a very rushed inviting or possibly something we should be concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
Should point up to the sign.
Can I shine my light at it?
Sure can. When you do that... Milo.
69. Nice.
What?
Milo.
Yes, I failed.
Who? What? Who is that?
I can't quite enter this material plane, but I certainly can have some of my people guide your way. Stay safe now. You hear that coming from the cave. Nobody else hears that at all. So you're just like looking at Milo, who's talking to himself.
Cave.
His eyes are like wide as fuck. Like,
No.
What's wrong with you?
The voice from the cave.
What voice?
I don't even know what it actually said. Something about its people are gonna show us the way, or I don't know.
Wonderful.
Let me darken the map to give a better setting for this. That way we have something to look at. It's gonna be dark.
If only I understood what Kucha's stuff was through his voice mod.
His people will guide you.
Better than standing out here where the light will attract them.
Okay, let's go in.
Oh, now the white map is a dark map.
Upon heading inside the cave, you notice there's spider webs everywhere, and you notice there are small spiders kind of climbing along the spider web, trying to get away from all of you. And as you head deeper in,
You are quiet.
As you begin to head in, you begin to see people.
Not you.
No, I think he was talking to somebody else. You begin to see bodies that are almost attached to these webs and have been drained. Everybody make me a spot hidden check.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looking around these captured bodies, you notice that some of them are normal humans, some of them are men of Leng.
Oh,
One,
whoops.
however, draws your attention, Robert and Milo. You see...
I see.
You see Fern, the therapist you all been working with, also inside here, who is currently passed on to the next life, and her mouth is agape and a spider slowly crawls out of it. Upon her is a marking or some form of sigil on her forehead.
Do we recognize it?
Roll me Cthulhu Mythos.
Everyone or just the guys with the extreme success?
It appears to be a rune of Nyarlathotep in order to control someone.
Son of a bitch.
Are her eyes open?
Her eyes are open, and you notice there are flecks of white paint along her fingers.
Oh God.
What does that symbol mean? Do you know that, Milo?
Yeah. It's a control sigil that a certain god likes to use to control people.
Oh my, solidifies that guy's, well, even our own guesses about a certain somebody.
Well, I'm glad you all figured it out, because he told me not to tell you all. Otherwise, he was going to kill everybody.
Wonderful.
You all figured it out for yourself. It wasn't me. Yeah.
Yeah? And, guess there's nothing we can do for her, though.
No. And I go
How
to, like,
long?
shut her eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do as well.
You shut her eyes, and beyond the expression of fear in her face, she looks more peaceful than how she was.
Great.
And then her eyes open.
Kill me.
Would you like to descend deeper inside the cave?
No, but yes.
As you all begin to descend deeper, you see spiders are becoming larger and larger. One become almost the size of one of your all's head, crawls over top of you, almost brushing up against you. Robert, you feel it actually brush up against your hair from its back as it kind of passes above.
My shoulders do the whole weird, like,
As you travel deeper and deeper, you begin to hear a very, very large...
I actually thought those were drums.
Why did you enter my realm?
Looking for a thing that's a thing called a thing.
What about the remainder of you?
just need the artifact, and we'll be on our way.
My children are hungry. Why should I let you go?
We'll tell people we cleaned this place out and send them here so they can, y'all can feed on them.
I know you humans. You say you will do one thing, but in the other you will not. I do not like liars.
Just need the artifact, and we can leave.
Which artifact do you seek?
It's a key, right? We're looking for like some kind of key.
I'm looking for the one that stops Cthulhu's rest.
Cthulhu. I know of him. I spent the eternal web of fate. I would like to see him be brought to a stop, however. There are two webs that lie beyond your destiny. If you make the wrong move, Cthulhu shall awake. If you make the correct ones, you will be safe for a time.
Well, as it stands, right now we're trying to keep him from awakening and destroying everything, which would be the end of any food that you and your children would possibly ever receive.
Did not have to tell you about that. This will only seal him away for a time.
It will, but if he awakens fully, then it will be the end of everything.
It'll be everything for you, the rich. You cannot find us here. We would be safe, so again I ask, why should I assist you?
It's a mere minor statement on my end, but your kind are unable to fend for themselves very well in our realm, and I do tend to take care of them where I can. Be nice to see something of benefit to come from that.
Allow me to look into my web, and I will return. If you try to flee or enter my domain, I shall make sure my children feast upon your corpses.
We will remain here so long as they keep their own distance as well.
And with that, you hear this very, very, very large sounding creature moving through these webs. And you see the webs almost ricocheting, coming down from the end of this tunnel. You can't see in, but whatever this thing is, it can see you. And eventually, it comes back.
Some Middle-earth vibes.
I see that you have one named Waldo inside of your kitchen.
I do.
It is not
My son.
mine, but it is still kin. However, being nice to my kin does not always grant happy endings, for there are more of my kind in your world that will kill you for enjoyment to feast upon than have their young devour you while you live. The trinket you seek does indeed lie here, for it is underneath my abdomen. However, I request an offering.
Robert looks at Mary.
An offering of what?
One of you. My children need to feed.
That's something I don't think that we can trade.
A life for everyone in your world to survive. And yet you cling on to your friend's life. You are merely a puddle inside of your world.
Well, the problem is we have another task after this to complete.
I'm aware of your taste with the goats, and you shall find a hardship there. You shall experience things your minds can never perceive. For I have written it.
How could you have written it if you don't even know who we might give up?
I spin the eternal web of fate. You will find me someone to give to you. The sacrifice must be willing, however. I know who you shall choose, but that is for
hear it skitter away.
That's not ideal.
Guess we're in a bit of a conundrum, huh?
She wants us to give up one of us in order to get the artifact. Quite frankly, that's not something I'm willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Both options are fairly terrible ones. Either we try to fight our way out, which I don't think we'll win. At least not easily. We may lose one of us in the process anyways.
Let's camp on it then.
Yeah. We've got 24 hours.
As you camp out, are you camping inside the cave or outside of the cave?
I'd say just outside of it.
Okay.
Maybe? Would that work, everybody?
Go ahead and let me know the watches. Who's doing first, second, third, and fourth watch?
Mary will take first.
I shall take third.
First watch, Mary. You hear something from inside the cave.
Mother, I am hungry.
Other than that, your watch goes uneventful. Second watch. You notice that spiders are somewhat encroaching your camp. They're not getting within range where you can reach out and touch them, but they're just out of reach of where your hands are. Third watch. The spiders are getting larger. One's almost the size of your entire camp. Fourth watch. You notice that during your shift, you see two large, almost the size of oak trees, of legs kind of pull out of the cave. And you can't see it as it stays back in the shadows. But you see that. And with that, morning comes. As you all awake. Robert, is that happening before everybody wakes up? Alright. As all of you wake up, you notice that there is a flamethrower and a Thompson. On the flamethrower is laying on the ground. The Thompson is laying at an angle where the barrel and the barrel is facing out. The stock is resting against a rock, and there's a badge around the barrel. Robert, you head inside the cave.
You're cutting out every now and then.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let the party RP. It's noticing all your gear is just left, including your badge in the camp. What do all of you do?
Where's Robert?
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, God. I was going to offer to come back after we went to Gug.
Do any of you venture into the cave to try to help Robert, save Robert, anything like
We
that?
need to go. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna run in there.
Alright. You run in. Robert, you head inside the cave. Eventually you find this massive hall. Inside of here is a large web, about the size, you would say, Probably about the size of the White House level of web inside of this cave.
Sheesh.
And fitting comfortably inside, with her ligaments barely not touching the ground, is a spider the size of the White House itself.
That's a big spider.
So he descends down and looks at you.
Have you chosen to be a volunteer?
Oh, 1 second before we continue. I have to change my battery.
Otherwise, Robert couldn't be deaf.
Hello.
Have you chosen to be the volunteer?
What does this all entail?
What
And
this
will they be safe?
entails? Yes, your compatriots will be safe as long as they don't do anything rash. Currently, I feel them are entering the cave as we speak. I can feel it in my webs. I feel very concerned for you.
Well, I'll do what I gotta do.
Robert McAllens, do you swear filthy? To the specters of Leng.
If that's what's needed, yeah. We'll see featly. What is
I need you to bow.
I'll do a such. Kind of adjust my pants as I do so.
When you bow, you see her massive legs drop to the ground, and she then picks you up the legs, and you begin to be spooled into a web. When this is happening, you're spinning and spinning, and you begin to see your entire life before you happening.
Cut out.
You begin to see your entire life flashing before you. You have a kid, you have a wife, you have a good life. You've noticed yourself laying in bed and you have an IV dripping into you. You're an old man. Everything goes black. You then are inside of a black room with a singular light ahead of you. You can now freely move.
Said for that last part there's a black room with a singular
You are just in pitch black with a singular light.
Singular light. Is a light above me, in front of me?
In front of you.
I look towards my sides.
Your sides, you are wearing your clothes you walked in here on. There's no cobwebs on them. You're actually very clean.
Do I have anything to help me see through the darkness?
No. It's a unnatural darkness almost.
Kind of shielding my eyes from the light. Walking towards it just a little bit.
Right.
I want to try to focus on my surroundings.
You focus your surroundings and begin to hear the sound of water crashing up against rocks as you approach this light. And eventually you find yourself on a cliff face.
I'll look down.
You look down, you see it's about a 40-50 foot drop below, rocks jetting out of the waters as the water rages up against these in the cliff face, and you hear a concussion of force, almost as if the water's giving a symphony of music to your ears as it nails the side of this cliff face.
I'll sit there and listen for a moment and see if there's a rhythm to it or anything like that.
There's not a rhythm, it's just more so the sounds of the sea. However, you do hear metallic scratching behind you.
Where's it coming from?
Behind you.
I'll turn around.
There is a dark recessed cave lit by a singular torch. At the end is what looks to be a statue of Cthulhu with 4 items placed inside the wall. These items have opened the door. You can step inside.
I want to look at the items first.
One is a end part of a tentacle on his face. One is an eyeball. One is a finger on his hand, and one is a tip of his wing.
Tip of his what?
Wing.
Wing. Huh. But the door is open.
The door is open. As you walk further inside, you notice that there is a altar. In Cthulhuan, in Ryleth, even though you can't read Ryleth, you can decipher it. It says, "One must be slain in order to seal him away for the next 100 years." And there's a there's a stone table with a metallic dagger laying on it. Blood is dripping off the dagger and kind of running into the stone. The stone is kind of almost creating a river of blood that leads into a faucet that leads into the ocean. And suddenly you realize this is in Washington State. And then you hear a voice behind you.
The offering, unlike your friends feared, was to show you how to defeat him. My children are hungry, but my children do not only feast on flesh, but on happiness. And your lifetime came from such a filling. You will soon awake, but I must warn you, you will not be the same that you were when you first stepped into my cave.
And with that, you awake. You have cobwebs and you're walking out of the caves without even realizing it. And suddenly the party rushes in front of you, almost running into you. And I need you to check your skills, and then after that, I'm gonna mess your personal. So go ahead and roleplay. You all just see Robert appear before you, and while you guys run inside the cave.
Oh, Jesus. Robert! She'll run up to him and, start patting him over on the shoulders. Are you okay? Kind of looking to see if he got injured in any way.
Brendan kind of pushes past him with rifle up and guarding from whatever could come from inside the cave.
Robert looks as if he's kind of holding on to that 1,000-yard stare. Then just kind of looks back to the party and, well,
Your
I guess I
personal's been
learned.
changed.
Okay. I learned, a lot. Too much. But not enough.
But not enough. What do you mean?
Also, Robert, in your hand you hold what looks to be the tip of a wing.
And yeah, after a moment, Robert will raise his hand and open it, looking over the item enclosed within.
You got the artifact.
Yeah.
But she said her children wanted to feed. Spiders feed on flesh.
There's something else, isn't there?
Let's go back outside.
You approach back outside to your camp. There's no spiders in sight.
I'll take the last cigarette out of my unopened pack. Start smoking it.
What did you learn?
What would you like to know? That's the real question, isn't it?
I guess... What was the exchange?
You sure you want to know that?
Yeah.
As your current only medical doctor while you're here to make sure you're okay, yes.
They don't feed on flesh.
What do you
They
mean?
feed on happiness.
Happiness?
That's...
Rob will just hold a smile. And I actively know this in my belief, Coots.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. If the words were to come to mind, would I be able to say them as well?
Yes.
Know what I also learned? I know how to stop him. Cthulhu.
Yeah, we gathered these artifacts and then probably some rituals.
And?
Well, I guess it never told us about the rest of it.
One person dies. You have to be willing to stop Cthulhu. And, as a doctor, Mary, that said person will have to be losing control of their mental self.
There's gotta be more than one way.
You know, how I always told you that I kind of ignored a bunch of this Cthulhu stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess one stick can hold the dam together. And, that stick kind of ran loose last night. I had
So
a
now you
dream.
believe.
Well, I don't really know if it was a dream or not. But, they wrapped me up in the little spider web, little cocoon. I remember just fading out. Woke up in a room, one light, went towards the light. I was standing next to a cliff, turned around, there was a cave. And this cave had a door. There was 4 little keys in it. I thought we needed 5. That's what really threw me off. And we have a few of these already. Now the little tentacle thing. There was an eyeball, finger on one of the hands, and a tip of his wing, like this.
I know we have the finger in the wing.
One left to go then, huh?
Hey Turner, check your Discord.
Oh yeah. Looks like we'll be taking a trip to Washington sometime soon.
Is that what the ritual has to be made?
See, what did she say? One must be slain to seal him away for 100 years.
That's it? 100 years?
Robert shrugs, ashing a cigarette.
Barely another generation.
Right. Let somebody else deal with it, right?
Could say, oh, never mind.
It's all just a cruel game of the gods.
You know, Milo, a lot of that stuff you said makes a lot more sense now.
Which part?
All of it. Remember, as I said, stick that holds the dam? Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the other side, buddy.
That Rylet stuff is sure weird language.
Yeah. That's the artifact. We need to find our way out of here, don't we? Head to, this other place?
Oh yeah, one of you guys hold on to it. I got too much shit I gotta put in my pockets.
Sure. I reach out to grab it.
He hands it off.
Yep.
Tossing the empty cigarette pack into the little smoldering fire.
I kind of look it over. See if there's any writings or anything on it.
What, Dan? What I sent you?
Yeah.
Did you figure that out, Dan? I really hope you did.
I was thinking about it, and I meant to ask what color was the eye?
Oh, the color of the eye was the same metallic material you guys have been finding. You guys have the eye. There's only one thing left, which is the finger. Yeah, you do.
I thought it was the finger that we got first from the Vine House.
You got the finger from the Vine House. The thing that was given to you when you first got here. What was that?
Oh, the eyeball from the
The eye
guy.
from the Scotsman.
This is the wing.
Yep.
So we need to get
The tentacle.
the tentacle. And that'll probably be from the Gugs. You said there was a fifth one?
I remember, Coots, you stated there was 5.
Yes, there
There's
are 5
two.
keys.
2 in the world, 3 in
Yep.
the dream realm.
Yep.
So now it's a 50-50 of no. It's a 100% chance that it's here.
Well, we know
But-
one is here, and then one's in the real world.
Yeah.
What if the 5th key is the human sacrifice?
Sounds like a ding 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 to me.
You only saw the 4 artifacts?
Uh-huh. And the door was open.
Yeah, the 5th one is the sacrifice.
And as Robert's gathering his belongings, he'll, almost like he's reciting it, you know, the person to die must be losing control of their mental state and be willing to stop Cthulhu.
Well, peachy, at this rate it could be any of us. Or anybody here, hypothetically.
We'll focus on that when the time comes. I think we need to focus on the next task at hand.
All right.
Getting out of here and getting to the city of the goats.
We didn't set up so they would come back and see if we're still here, did we? It's gonna be a long trek then.
I doubt any of them would believe that we'd be alive right now.
Alright, let's figure out how to get off this damn plateau.
Isn't that one guy supposed to be with us right now?
No, he was never gonna touch down.
No, the other guy.
And I can see why.
The one who said he would come with us, but he's not going to fight.
Yeah.
Did he ever get on the air balloon?
No, he did not.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to go now? You don't have a hot air balloon and you're on top of the plateau of Leng.
I need to get the fuck off.
I think we have to go down to Tibet and then travel down river to the Leng.
Tibet with an H.
Okay, so we're gonna head to Tibet? Tibet?
Ayo, bet.
You'll make your way to Tibet.
Enemies.
And then
Thighs, bet.
So you realize that there's a very steep cliff face here, and there's a narrow path. It's about 3 feet wide and descends about 200 feet down for you to get down to that next plateau. Do you all follow that?
Sure.
Everybody
That's not
make
that
me a
bad.
power check.
Oh boy.
You asked me the wrong thing, dog.
Shit.
Oh, I actually passed it.
Extreme success.
Oh, where? Oh, my character sheet.
Fucking Mary with her wizard ass power level.
What the fuck? Well,
I still got one more person needs to roll a power check.
I've sort of lost my character sheet.
Just gotta click on it.
By the way, if you guys don't remember, this is what your
Oh, there it
starting
is.
sanity was. So now do you realize why Robert was always fucked up?
Aha!
John Walker's been fucked up.
I'm dead.
Alright, as you guys go to descend these mountains in Tibet, Milo, Robert, I'm sorry, not Milo, Milo, who else failed?
John.
Milo and
Johnny
Josh,
boy.
as both
Milo.
of you descend, you begin to feel very sick to your stomach. Almost as if you're walking up while also walking down.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I need both of you to make me a sanity check.
Joke's on you.
What sanity?
Is that max or current?
Current.
Even worse.
Even great. Aha!
Nice. Oh my god!
Why bother even roll at that point?
Wow.
Both of
You are on the precipice of
both
oblivion.
Of you realize I could just step off this and I'll be perfectly fine. Unless somebody's gonna stop you. Both you stop, you turn to your right, and you step forward.
Who's closest to either of them?
Do I see them try to do that?
Oh yeah, it just depends where you are on the line if you can grab or not. You need to know who is in what order.
We got a flamethrower, so I'd assume I'd be at the front.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
probably
Mary's
be
kind of
right
got the
behind
least
you.
amount of power on her body in regards to like weaponry, so she's gonna stay right behind that.
Here,
I would be right behind you
let's
there.
use the nifty party sheet tool.
Party sheet tool.
Yup. Open the party sheet.
Okay.
Top right
Party
corner,
sheet.
3-person head.
Okay.
Give it a second.
So we're gonna go to party sheet.
There's
you
a
should
tab
see
called order.
Yep. Go ahead and so you guys are going north. Go ahead and place your guys in the order you'd like to be going north. Who am I missing? Oh,
I am not on there.
damn it, Mary.
How could you do this?
Apparently, Brendan's like, fuck you and your flamethrower.
This is really bad if if I'm in the back.
Okay, so the only person to see them do this is Holland.
I'm gonna yell at them, stop, and try to grab them both on the shoulder, shake them out of it.
So no, it's not like they're about, like, they are stepping off.
Christ.
I'm gonna grab their shirts and pull them back as hard as I can then.
Alright, both of you roll me another sanity check, and Holland, make me a strength check with a plus 20 penalty.
Jesus.
Fucking
Plus
yikes.
20.
There's no way I'm getting out of this, guys.
I am
Yeah.
not.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is not gonna.
Oh, look at that.
Drop to 0 for 80.
Alright, you try to grab onto them, and both of them just step off without you being able to grab either of them. Milo and John, you two are standing in air.
What?
You both are
Turns.
just
Looks.
floating.
What?
The rest of you see them descending.
Oh.
Oh, shit!
They have about a 40-foot drop they're falling.
Whee!
Like if I were to put my hand out, could I still touch them?
Yeah.
Okay, I touch Holland. What happens?
You touch Holland, he feels very rough and coarse. You look back at
And
your
what does
fingers,
Holland feel?
they're covered in blood. Holland, you don't feel anything.
Oh god.
Anybody want to do anything?
I don't think there's anything I can do.
I ain't got no rope. I ain't got no nothing.
Are we able to, with enough reflex, drop down and try to grab one of their hands or something?
You sure can. Also, Mary, I highly recommend looking at your main page and scrolling down below your ranged weapons.
Can any of those help? Because I thought all these take like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so on.
I'm going to allow the rule for cool.
Well, I'm not gonna shoot them with a grenade launcher.
Well, let's not do this
Brendan,
one.
okay, fuck it.
This
I
one
gotta make
hurt
sure they're actually
people.
dead.
We're not doing that one.
Hey, okay. There's somebody crewing this thing we were flying on, right?
You're not flying anything. You're walking on a cliff face.
Well, hold on. Okay, I was confused. I thought we had it. Okay.
No. That was about 45 minutes ago, my dude.
No, but I thought we were using the same mode of transport to get.
No, he fucked off.
Yeah, he left us behind.
Okay.
I am not sure which one you are referring to me. I'm assuming the protection one.
No, the very first one.
Oh, it was the pain one. Fuck. Sorry, kid.
Now I'm wondering what the hell she's got.
So if I were, I'm trying to speed read this at the same time. If I were to cast this, it would effectively stop their descent because they would be trapped within that vicinity.
Yes.
Okay. And the spell can last...
The thing is, since I'm letting you cast it immediately instead of taking 5 minutes to cast it, it's going to take the double penalty for your sanity. Okay, what you normally roll for sanity, it's going to be double that.
Yeah, fuck it. That's the only thing I got right now. Let's do it.
Alright, go ahead and roll me... Oh, go ahead and spend 5 power points.
Alright.
Sorry, not magic. 5 magic points, not power points. Magic points.
Oops.
Magic points.
Magic.
Which one is...
Yeah, it's right next to sanity.
Ah, that one.
Now go ahead and roll me
So I need to turn
2d10
that to-
for your sanity loss.
Yikes!
Should be that one.
Mary, you lose
Nice.
9 points of sanity. Both you falling, you stop. However, it feels as if knives are being pushed into your skin, and both you lose 1 point of pain. Knives and nails are just kind of being driven into your skin.
What are these pain points you speak of?
However, Mary, you can set them down peacefully at the bottom of the cliff face, and they'll be fine.
What's a point of pain?
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you take
damage,
one
hit points.
point of damage from the feeling of nails and knives being stabbed into your skin.
So minus 1 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It says more or less, those who succeed enduring stabbing headaches, sharp stomach pains, and jabs across their entire body as if nails are being pounded into their skin, and lose 1 HP per round for 1d10 rounds, and yada yada. It will cease once the magic ends.
I'm guessing
And
once he
Mary
sets you
will
down,
lower them
you're
down.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah.
drop the magic. Okay. You guys land at the bottom of the thing.
Whoop.
The fuck?
I don't feel so good.
Bleh!
You would feel much worse if you had free fallen.
Well, it was the fact, like, for a second I was not falling, and then suddenly I was falling, and then I stopped falling again. My
Me
brain's
too.
not doing so well.
Me too.
In fact,
Are you guys okay down there?
John, I'm gonna have you roll
Fine,
me
okay.
a d10 for loss of sanity, because Milo's already fucking bad shit, so he's just kind of like, this is whatever, I'm used to weird shit. You
3.
lose 3 points of sanity.
Milo is like, sanity, or is that thing you're talking about?
They're coming to take me away, haha. As you guys reach the layer, the plateau, you notice there's a pathway down into the city of Leng.
It's
guys
Spider Town.
Wish to follow that?
I guess we'll meet back somewhere.
Oh yeah, you guys eventually.
Yeah, we meet them
back
on.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
Begin walking the long, tedious pass off of Tibet with an H, and you arrive back in Leng. Well, not back, but in Leng. You notice that there are merchants on the streets, and you guys are walking in, peddling silks.
I get it.
I mean,
let's just find a way out of here.
Yeah, let's get let's maybe a ship. Maybe I don't know.
Yes, there are a few ships.
Great.
What kind of boats we got? We got like galleys. We got an ironclad.
You got an ironclad. You have a what looks to be the one weird version of the USS Enterprise, and you have looks like to be an HMS Victory.
I was gonna say which Enterprise. It could be anything.
The aircraft carrier from Midway.
Okay.
Does it look like our hot air balloon ride might also be here, or no?
No.
God, no. Why would he come here?
It could be a different guy.
he said I'm dipping.
Hey, mister. Hey, mister.
You feel like a tugging on your shirt, Brendan.
Yeah. What the hell?
You want to buy a watch?
Would you like to buy some silk?
Buy what?
Silk.
I kind of blink at him. What does that thing look like?
It looks like silk. It's black. It's beautiful.
Oh gosh, he could listen to the OC chat.
I think I have enough silk for my need.
I don't think you understand. Silk is very valuable here.
Can you show me some?
He kind of holds up, and this guy's maybe 12, 13 years old, and it's a long blanket of silk.
I kind of look at the others and shrug, not sure,
Yeah, buy some silk.
If you want a trinket from here, that's all you, but just remember, we're limited.
What use would I have of this?
It can make sure you're warm. And it is very comforting on the body.
Can I try and touch this material here?
Sure, you sure can. You reach out your hand, you feel it. It's very nice silk. You know, your fingers kind of burn a little bit when you touch it, but it's a nice silk.
Burn?
burn.
What kind of burn?
Kind of like you touched hot sauce.
Okay. Do I expect to be? I mean, wherever we're going, is it supposed to be cold there?
You have no idea.
Did you say ouch or anything?
What would you want for that blanket?
What do you have?
I have a silk tie.
I will trade you the silk tie for the silk.
Okay, I trade my silk tie for it.
All right, you have Leng silk, venomous in your backpack.
Just venomous in parentheses.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm gonna put. I'll type for you. There you go. It has been added to your inventory.
Does anybody have anything smaller,
put leg.
memento-wise?
Leng. There we go.
Leg.
Leg silk.
Anything smaller or what?
Smaller, memento-wise? Coots?
Not really.
I don't want a blanket.
Everyone's just kind of selling silk.
Like big-ass blankets?
Yep.
Nothing decorative?
Nope.
Nope, don't want it.
All these people
This
look a
is where you
little deranged. In fact, so everybody go ahead and feel free to roll me either a psychoanalysis or a psychology check.
Skills. Psychology.
If I were to touch silk, do I
Oh, I
do I
almost had
receive
it.
the same ouch?
Yes. Yeah, you guys are just... This place is weird.
Yeah, this place weird. Should really get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was surprised Mary
I'm gonna
fell.
start heading towards the boat.
Wait, no, Mary, I'm sorry. You passed that. I'm an idiot. Mary,
Yeah, Mary
you,
did pass
you
that.
realize that this town might be human, but there might be other things pulling the strings in the background.
So to say. Ha ha ha.
I think we are good to pass on anything else from here right now. Lest we, become persuaded to see otherwise. She'll start, like, kind of pushing people towards one of the boats. She doesn't care which, just one of them.
Any boat.
You all arrive on this very large boat. It looks to be an old Civil War ironclad boat. And before you is a cat wearing a captain's hat.
Oh, that's adorable.
Is that the captain?
Funny.
The cat just stares at all of you and kind of like licks his paw and...
Oh, hi there, kitty.
The kid was a knife on you.
Turner understands what's happening right now. Like, she just like, what the fuck? Oh, Casper is too. Both of you understand what the fuck is going on. Everybody else is like, what the fuck, Goots? Why is there a cat in charge of a ship?
The captain.
The captain.
Captain. Captain.
The cat spins in a circle, and then heads below deck, and then you hear a man below, "Setting sail!"
Yeah, let's just get on.
Well, bust off. Where are they going?
I don't care.
Anywhere's better than here right now.
Fine.
I agree.
We'll kind of like go, shoot, 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 shoot right behind everybody and push them all on.
And then you just hear in the background, "Buy my silk, buy my silk."
You will buy my silk right now.
At affordable prices.
So, do you guys want to ask the people where you guys are heading off to?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, you guys head down and you see a guy kind of shoveling coal into the burner. What do you do?
Hi!
No. Hello, I didn't expect to see any other humans on the ship.
Yeah, well, we were in the area and we just needed a ride. Where are we going?
We're into the river Sky, we're heading to the town of Ulthar.
Where is that? Is that to the west of us?
It's to the west, yes. It's a little bit southwest of Hathen. Oh, Hawthorne. I'm gonna draw a circle for you. Turner, why are you giggling?
No, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no reason why Coots might have a cat on the ship.
All right, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna be going up the river once we get there, and then after that, you're disembarking on Ulthar. After that, feel free to go wherever you want. Just remember not to fuck with the cats.
Don't fuck with the cats? Why?
You notice the cat captain kind of like walks in here and just starts staring at all of you. No reason, Captain. And starts shoveling coal back inside the burner.
Captain?
The cat looks at you.
I look around.
The cat looks at you.
Colin's gonna sit down and pay no attention to the cat.
The cat kind of walks up and starts rubbing against you. And then eventually just kind of looks at you going, although how much I hate this, I do have to admit, I always love rubbing up against humans.
It speaks.
Talking cat?
Yes, I talk. How do you think I am the captain of this vessel? I would
You're
hate
the
to fall in the water.
You're the captain? Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Do cats in the Dreamlands like to be pet?
Of course. All cats enjoy being petted until we don't want to be petted.
Okay.
When we don't want to be petted, we'll let you know.
Oh,
I reach down and kind of
like normal cats,
scratch behind his ears.
He
It
kind of
becomes
shows enjoying it, then he kind of like starts walking away.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's enjoyment, and then it's you have offended me and my entire kind.
You've upset the clan.
We're going to Courtney's wet dream.
Oh, God.
The fuck?
After 2 days of what seems to be 2 days of travel, you all arrive at the city of Ulthar. This town is amassed full of large towers and houses, each one adorned with scratching posts and vines. The smell of tuna permeates the air.
Okay.
And before you, everything that moves in the street is a cat.
Guys, do you see what I see?
I see a metric
lot
ton
of
of cats.
Yeah, that's a lot of cats.
Metropolitan District. It's the catopolis of this area.
It's the catapult.
I really don't like your puns, says a little cat walking by.
You're trying a little too hard.
Yeah.
I
sorry.
like you. What's your name? Looking at you, Mary.
Mary.
I'm Ostara. I'm one of the 9 leaders of this land.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. Now we have one rule, and I'm going to tell all of you this one rule once. Murder is illegal inside of the city of Ulthar.
Noted.
Okay.
I would not test that theory if I were you.
I don't think any of us have any intention on murdering people.
I know some people have an affinity against our kind.
Against your kind?
Yes.
Who would?
Okay. Well, I'll have you know that we are not those types of people. I appreciate all cats. Where I'm from, we have Egyptians who used to worship cats.
That sounds like a better place than where we are here. People seem to fail to realize that the cats are not stupid. And we have a very long memory.
Right. Yes. We are trying to make our way through this side of the Dreamlands to the city of the Gods.
The city of the
wrong with you?
gods. Why would you want to travel there? It is a vile place.
There so
Yeah, we all have a
happens
death
to
wish.
be- There so happens to be an artifact that, I would really like to have.
Come into my chambers and we shall speak more of this.
You see the cat kind of walk off and
Meow.
enter a house, and you will enter, and then you see a throne where it expects someone to sit down for it to sit on its lap.
I will sit.
And the cat hops up on your lap and kind of spins around and hops down.
I don't want you. You smell funny.
Okay. I just sheepishly get up and walk away.
I think she can smell your leaking psyche.
Who does not like cats here? Or who likes cats the least?
Said likes the least?
Yes. Who here does not have an affinity for my kind?
Holland will go and sit down.
And it hops on your lap and goes, this is perfect.
I hate cats.
And you feel her
You're
start
perfect.
to knead into your legs.
With claws.
Yep.
Wow.
So I can offer you all transport to the city of the Gugs. However, you must promise us something in return as payment. Pet me, human.
I'll start petting the cat.
And she kind of bites you, not the butt.
Anything but the butt.
I'm the head.
Okay.
Yes, right there.
Itch behind the ears a little bit.
That's the spot right there.
Move down to underneath the chin, so it starts pressing real hard against my hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
What kinds of things interest the cats here?
Mostly
Apparently this creatures.
the ability to enforce the fact that we own these lands, and anybody who opposes us shall perish. I need you to relay that information to Nier and Havoc. After that, we will allow you transport into the city of Gugs by our own personal transportation. Ah, yes, this feels so nice.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, I'm glad you're not.
You know how long it's gonna take to get your fur off of me?
No, that's the best part. And she kind of like stands up, starts rubbing up against you.
Just a kitty flop. Blah, blah, blah.
So he kind of like flops on you on the side. He's like,
Now make sure if you pet my belly, I will assist the guards on killing you.
Make sure
But I
not
can see it. What do I do?
the issue with owning dogs. You're like, I want to pet the cat's stomach. The cat, no.
Oh, my cat loves having his stomach pet.
All my cats attack me.
My cat will not attack at all. He wants every
My
single
cat-
part of his body touched.
My cat loves it, except for she doesn't want to love it. So she'll be asleep.
I
she'll
can't
be
quit you.
purring at you as you're petting her belly, and then she wakes up and realizes what's happening and immediately attacks.
So tell
Like,
me, humans, do you happen to have one of those laser pointers?
What's a laser
what?
pointer?
Oh, you're too young for that. You'll eventually find out before your deaths.
What the hell's a laser?
It's a thing that shines a bright light on the ground, and I get to chase it for fun. It's so enjoyable.
That's the Desert Eagle having an attachment on it.
Does it?
Roll a luck check.
Does it? Roll a luck check.
Desert Eagle has a laser
Laser
attachment.
pointer on a Desert
Oh
Eagle.
no.
I'm like, wait a second. And I pull it out, and like, there's this like little button that is like, I guess, adhered onto the grip. And I press and hold it.
And you see her eyes go huge, and she starts chasing it. While she's chasing it, she's just ensure that Nia and Hathik, you piece of shit, understand that we own all of the lands within the valley. Fuck you, the valley.
Mary will reach over and cover the laser.
Where did it
But now it's
go?
on the back of your
Where'd it
hand.
go?
How about this? You can have the laser pointer to have any of your companions here to play with you at any time that they desire for as long as it lasts, if you give us passage.
She kind of turns and looks at you, and she kind of like does that squint thing cats do.
Cat evil squint, yeah.
Yeah,
She'll
that's
let the
good.
laser pointer release for a second and then cover
And
it
she
up
like
again.
goes right back to it, and she looks back at you squinting, and you see her like the back of her fur kind of start like standing up. She kind of starts standing on the tips of her paws, and she's like,
As much as I would love that, I would also like the valley to know that we rule here. However, that bargain does sound very nice.
To be fair, we are not from anywhere around here. They would not take our word very well, so this is probably a better
Oh,
bargain
you're not
to
from
begin
around
with.
here? Then sure, I'll take the deal. Give me the laser.
Okay.
And she'll move her hand from out in front of it and let them play with the
and
cat
she's
while they're
just fucking
dismantling it.
like she acts like the most royal person you ever met in your life. She's darting after this fucking laser.
just tape the
I'm
laser
like-
to her head and then
I'm like
just let her
trying
go.
to,
Oh,
like,
God.
clear it off while keeping it like shining at the same time.
So after about an hour of playing with her, she eventually just goes, "I'm tired and I'm going to go take a nap in the sun.
Oh, okay.
The royal guards will show you the passage."
Thank you. And I just kind of set the laser pointer on the table and say, "It's right here when you want it."
And be advised, do not step off the path. It leads through the enchanted wood. You do not want to step off the path.
Don't want to.
Step off
You cut out.
the path.
Oh no.
Fantastic. Thank you.
What's wrong, Turner?
Oh no, it's just more Middle Earth vibes coming back again.
It's not my fault.
Don't
H.P.
step off the
Lovecraft was
path.
just like, let's make enchanted wood inside the Dreamlands.
Cause why not?
And then you see cats before you enter the royal chamber. They appear to be two calico cats, and they stare at you. "The mistress has told us that we are to lead you to the city of Gugs."
Yes.
And that's us.
Yep, that's correct.
"You shall follow us. Do not stray from the path, or you shall die from the fungus."
The fungus.
The fungus.
The what?
The mushrooms
The
that
fungus.
grow inside the trees give out an essence which makes the predators attracted to you, and they shall devour you.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Stay
Wonderful.
along the path.
So the fungus among us is not there along the path.
It is not along the path because we clear the path. But the cats always need a path into the path of darkness. The underworld is not a fun place to be unless you're a cat. Or a gug.
We'll follow you.
And you'll start heading inside the enchanted wood. As you head inside this area, you notice that it is very thickly overgrown with woods and trees, vines, and it has this mushrooms that are bioluminescent and glowing and almost pulsing this eldritch green color as you walk by.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So tell me, humans, how long have you been inside the Dreamlands?
3, 4.
I don't know.
About 5 days now?
Is time relevant in this realm?
It's the time you've been in here. The time is not relevant.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it's been about 5 days.
5 days. So you've been gone for about 20 minutes in your reality.
Whoa.
Oh.
Someone figure out the math for that right now.
Tell me, which one of you carries a smell of food inside of your pockets.
Mira will look to whoever's carrying the eggs.
I do not have the eggs.
Actually, wait, I thought Mary had it.
I thought Mary did have it.
The cat just kind of stops and turns around.
I need food if we are to continue.
Alright, I didn't know I had it. She'll reach into her bag. We were given these.
These are treats to us.
Just dive bombs it.
Yeah. Pretty much as soon as you put it on the ground, they both just like go full fucking ham. Like you just put a bag of treats down in front of two cats and just put it in one pile. And they just start like eating and attacking each other. And eventually, once they're done, they start cleaning themselves. Like, okay, we shall continue.
Okay.
Tell me,
Alright.
is there any place that grows a catnip around here?
No, unfortunately, we've only been graced by that by 2 people who's been brought to the Dreamlands. I never thought I would return to my normal state until eventually I realized that it does wear off, and I noticed there was more in my fur after rolling around in it. The royal guard Leo is known to confiscate it.
Well, he sounds like a bit of a party pooper.
No, Leo enjoys his throne of catnip.
Ah, so more greedy.
Yes. Not like Emmy, the goddess of the wood. She more for enjoys annoying those by rubbing against them and then walking away, just to spread her scent and fur. There was once a tale of one who lived in these woods named Minda, but not much has been found of her. But she is still up here from time to time.
And eventually, you all reach a very large, drawn cave. And they turn to look at you.
We have reached the tunnel into the underworld. We shall now return home. If you need anything, feel free to yell. We won't respond, but feel free to yell.
Mary will place 2 more of the eggs on the ground for them.
And both of them just go and dive bomb the fucking eggs. And they just
Holy fuck!
themselves and walk away.
So from this entrance, how do we know we've gotten to the city?
They just fucking walked away. They did not answer any fucking questions.
Okay, well, fuck me, I guess.
They're cats. What do you expect?
Good job, Mary. You gave him a treat before I could ask them a question.
Oh, you need to learn to speak faster.
I was trying to, but you spoke over me.
I didn't speak, I just set them on the ground.
That's actually the city of Gugs, by the way. I fixed the pointer.
Anyways.
So, as you... Are you guys going to enter the tunnel, or are you guys going to camp out before you enter the tunnels?
Ooh, since we've rested, can I restore my HP?
It's 1 hit point per rest.
So, yes. I'm going to go with yes.
Yeah. You guys going to camp out before entering the tunnel, or you just guys going to say, fuck it, let's go to the city of the Gugs?
Fuck it.
Yeah, let's fuck it. I'm afraid to camp out somewhere I've never been before.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys begin heading into the cave. Anybody roll me a listen check?
Am I good at that?
I love how through the Lovecraft's like, death, despair, city of cats.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, success.
Oh, come on.
What were we doing?
Fail.
Listen check.
Wow. I succeeded. Fuck you.
Nope. I hear nothing.
I hear nothing.
Who are you people?
Alright. As all of you move inside of the tunnels, you hear some noises coming from inside, further down.
What was that?
You hear noises coming from inside the tunnel. Like further down the side.
What kind of noises?
What kind of noises?
Yeah, what kind of noises?
You basically, what you hear is this.
Gog, want to gog, hungry gog. No gog, eat gog, no gog, eat gog, on gog, with gog.
I didn't realize I was playing moss-covered Arrowhead.
I'm hearing voices. Are you all hearing that as well?
Yeah, I can hear that in the distance.
The gug?
They say they're gug.
Something gug, something gug, something gug, gug.
A lot of gug.
A lot of gug. As Turner said, gug could be used as a noun, an adjective, or a verb.
Hell, even a possessive.
The gug gugs with the gug on the gug.
Gug, guggity, gug, gug. Gug, gug, my gug, gug.
I love gugs.
Guggers.
Guggity gug.
So, as you continue
Gug out of gug.
moving forward, you notice that the floor turns from being stone to bones.
Oh. Oh, I see.
And if somebody can, roll me a biology check.
Biology.
You think
Damn!
Is that a skill? Oh, yeah.
Mary's like, I can actually use this for fucking once.
Yup.
Mary, observing biology, you notice that these skeletons appear very ape-like. However, there seems to be 4 appendages instead of 2. They also seem to have very high bone density compared to normal creatures that you've seen. Some of them are still in a state of decay where their flesh has not fully been ripped away, and you notice that they also have very, very heavy, like, thick muscle density as well. You would guess that they could probably achieve 4 to 5 times that of a bodybuilder's PSI with pressure per square inch with their muscular features.
All that from looking at bones?
Both
I was gonna say
bones
that.
and from I said there's also some that aren't fully just skeletons.
All that
Whatever.
from a 15? Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Whatever these are, they are something to be feared. Worse than a gorilla, I think.
You also notice that their cranium, their cranium on the skull is also about the size of a human's brain, maybe a little bit smaller, but it seems to have a almost self-awareness type of intelligence.
Okay.
Likely, from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, probably sentient, but locals say that they are not negotiable, so I wouldn't count on peace treaties.
Robert turns on flamethrower.
Oh yeah, I've already got the lighter pilot light lit.
And with that, as you all continue approaching, you eventually see large black obelisk things poking from the bioluminescent things inside of this Underdark-like area of a city rising up with lights shining through it.
Underdark.
I said Underdark-like.
I'm assuming this is the city of the Gugs.
Go. What do you guys want to do?
Cry.
Actually, everybody go ahead and roll me a a spot hidden real quick.
Spot hidden. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, extreme.
Those of you,
Oh,
I
damn.
can't stop you if you failed.
Holy fuck.
I can't stop you if you failed. But if you all, Jesus, Brendan and John and Milo, if you all look at the Suite Lounge, you see these guys in the hundreds walking around.
In the hundreds?
Mm-hmm.
In the hundreds. Oh.
I see it. I'm just like, oh.
And minus the car, the ones that are eating, look like. Let me find the image I saw earlier for me.
I'm just gonna hide behind this rock.
The ones that you see eating, ignore the human aspect shit. But this is basically what it looks like when they're eating, which you also see them eating a gug.
Hmm. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That there's a lot, and their teeth and
Yeah, all kinds of weapons we have won't do shit.
what the fuck
Hold
are
it.
we supposed to do?
Guess we'll have
Stay
to be
quiet.
And behind you, you hear a singular voice speak up.
Be best to stay quiet.
And we're calling session there.
You say Gug agree, best to stay quiet.
Gug
Yes.
agrees.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
And with that, we're gonna do the AAR. So starting out, we're gonna go with Milo.
Milo's full tilt insane at this point.
Not full tilt. You're almost there, but not full tilt. But what do you think of the session, Milo?
I enjoyed it. A lot of RP action, no combat or anything just yet. But I feel like that's about to change next session.
But the Gugs, no.
The Gugs, no. The Gugs fucking no.
Robert.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Dan?
There's a lot to process. Very good. I'm not sure exactly what to say, but eye-opening.
Did you enjoy tonight?
I did.
Good. Did you have a revelation?
Several.
Did you expect one of the revelations?
No.
Good.
One of them, no.
Holland.
This was a very entertaining session. I have new kitty friends.
Are they really your friends or are they your acquaintances?
Or are you their slave?
Yeah.
Slave.
Did you enjoy?
Always.
Did you enjoy Holland?
Yes, I did. It was
Wonderful. Mary.
I was amused. I liked this session. It was very intriguing to see the twist on the spiders.
Did you did enjoy it?
Oh yeah.
Wonderful. John.
Shouldn't I tell you the story about the cats of Ulthar? So,
Not yet.
like, yeah, I'll do it later. But yeah,
Go ahead,
I
go ahead
definitely
and do it.
like
Go
this
ahead, do
section.
it. Go, oh, actually, no. Let me get Caster.
Yeah,
and we'll do it.
Yeah, let me do it after. But yeah, but this session, yeah, I definitely loved it.
Brendan. Caster.
Yeah. First thing, sorry for being late. It's still pretty hard for me to like latch on to what's happening and kind of have anything to say. I was kind of like in a follow mode. I like the funny parts, but I don't know if I had much interaction.
Okay.
I don't mean I didn't have fun, but you know, I probably would have liked to, you know, have something to do.
Got you.
Like specifically.
So with that, John, go ahead and tell them about that city.
So, Ulthar used to be just a normal town with a very high cat count. However, there was this old couple that just delighted in killing cats when they get on their property. Townspeople, for some reason, didn't do anything about this, but they just try to keep their cats away from it. One day, a caravan comes by. In it, there is an orphan with a small black kitten that is like what is left of his family. One day, that little kitten goes missing, and from what he understands from the townsfolk, he is just saddened that he's lost basically his last family member. So, he gives a prayer on the day he leaves the town. When the travelers leave, everybody in the town notice all the cats are missing, and they assumed, it could have been the travelers, they could have killed the cats, or it could be the couple, they finally killed all the cats. But then the next day, the cats come back with full bellies. I guess like the town leader goes to the old couple's home and notices that all that was left of the old couple was just bones that had been picked clean. So after that day, they just decided, do not kill a cat. And I guess hundreds of years later, the cat's is like, yeah, we basically just own this place now.
Yeah, and they're intelligent enough to speak and talk and make ruling parties.
Yep.
And I hope that both Larry and Courtney enjoy the fact that I included their cats.
Mm-hmm.